Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a great person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Man, today we're going to be diving into how rejecting the limiting beliefs, into how rejecting and just silencing the haters. We're going to be diving into how proving that you can do this shit will be the way through, will be how you achieve the things that you want, will be how you fucking show everyone that you have what it takes to make things happen. All through relentless action. It's going to take relentless action. It's going to take you doing more, being more. It's going to take you getting uncomfortable. It's going to take you doing more than the fucking average person out there. But that's how you become unstoppable. You see, every time you set a big goal, there's always someone out there that's saying, oh, you can't do that. Oh, there's no way that's going to happen. Oh, they're all just willing to talk all that shit, whether it be a family member, whether it be a friend, whether it be a coworker, whether it be whoever in fucking society. But here's the truth, and here's what I know. When someone tells you that you can't, all they're really doing is saying that they can't. And all they're doing is really projecting their own limitations onto you. And so this is why you have to silence the haters. This is why you have to shut their limiting beliefs. This is why you have to prove them wrong through relentless action, that you have what it fucking takes to succeed, that you have what it takes to come ahead, that you have what it takes to do the things that they can't fucking do because you are the fucking man. That is the type of mindset you need to have. That is the type of vision, of fucking, of drive that it takes to become successful. That is the type of fucking just words of thinking, of belief that is going to take for you to level up. You see, haters are just people who give up. Haters are just people who don't believe in themselves. Haters are people who just project their limiting beliefs onto you. Right? Most people who say you can't do it, there's no way, are really just exposing their own failures and their own insecurities to you. Right? They're just showing you what they feel like is not possible for them, right? And they see you trying to level up. They see you trying to grow. They see you trying to expand. And what happens is that it reminds them of all the fucking times that they quit on themselves. And so instead of lifting you up, what they fucking do is they try to drag you down. They try to push you down. They try to hold you down. They try to impose their limiting beliefs onto you because they know that they can't do it themselves. Think about like a time when someone excuse me, I fucking just had a random thought. But think about a fucking haters, right? Think about a time when someone told you about a big goal, right? About like starting a business, let's say, about getting in the best shape of their life, about racing competitively, right? Think about a time when you told someone about this big goal, right? And what did they do? They fucking laughed, or they dismissed it, or they told you there's no way, or they told you, ha 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 ha, there's just, you ain't gonna do that, right? Why? Because they never had the fucking guts to try it themselves. Because they don't believe in themselves. Because they don't think they can make it happen. You see, when someone doubts you, you don't take it personally, my friend. When someone doubts you, what you do is you recognize their words and you recognize what they're saying and you recognize that all they're trying to do is impose their limiting beliefs onto you. And you have to use that as fucking fuel to grow. You have to use that as fuel to prove them fucking wrong. You have to use that as fuel to show them that, yeah, you don't fucking believe in yourself, but I fucking do. And I will do this despite you thinking that you can't do it. I will. You see, here's something that has worked for me, and I'm going to tell you this because it has really helped me level up. It has really helped me achieve things that people always say that there's no way you're going to do that, right? Identify someone who has doubt. Identify someone who has put their limiting beliefs on you. Identify someone who have you as a human being, because this happens to us, who have identified a person that has got in your head when you have told them something that you were going to do, when you have told them something that you were going to achieve, when you have told them something that you're going to go and you're going to change your life, you're going to expand your life, you're going to transform, or you're going to do this and that, right? Identify someone who limited you, who talked shit about you, who told you there's no way you're going to do it. And I want you to fucking write down their exact words. I want you to let that shit sink in, right? And then what I want you to do is I want you to flip that shit. I want you to turn their limiting beliefs into fuel for your next move, right? And every time you don't feel like fucking doing it, remember those words. And every time you don't feel like fucking showing up, remember those words. And every time you feel like fucking quitting, remember those words. And I promise you that that's going to be some fucking fire. It's going to be some rocket fuel for you to keep going, right? It's a little bit of negative energy, but it works, right? Because it's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. There's going to be a lot of days when you're not going to want to feel like it, right? And that negative energy will help you push through and get yourself in a state of fuck this shit. I'm going to fucking do this. I'm going to prove them wrong, right? I'm going to show them that I have what it takes and they don't fucking have what it takes. They limit themselves and they ain't going to project it into me. Prove them wrong by proving yourself right, my friend. And that's what we're here to do. You see, the best revenge isn't words. The best revenge is fucking results, right? And so when you adopt that and when you transform what they're saying into action in your life, and you start creating the results, you start proving them wrong, right? See, success is the loudest response to doubt and criticism. Winners don't waste energy trying to convince haters. They focus on stacking wins until the results speak for themselves. And when you have results, and then you go back and you'll be like, yo, what happened that you said? What was it that you said? Right? And prove them fucking wrong. There's nothing better feeling to prove someone who fucking doubted you. There's no better feeling to show them with your results. And a lot of times you didn't gotta say shit because they fucking see what you're doing. I promise you that your haters will watch you closely, more closely than your fucking supporters. Man, I've had people who unfollow me and yet they're always on my stories. I have people who talk shit about me and yet they're always on my stories. I have people who will never like a post of mine, but yet they're always on my stories. They're always fucking seeing what I'm doing, right? And they're always fucking hating, but yet they're always watching. Prove those motherfuckers wrong, right? Think about like the most successful people in any industry. It's like Michael Jordan, Elon Musk, Kobe Bryant, Tom Brady. What if they all were told, they were all actually told that they couldn't, that there was no way they were going to do it, that they couldn't fucking achieve, that they couldn't become great. And what did they do? They didn't argue. They just got to work and they fucking dominated. They showed up. They used all that criticism, all that hate to prove every motherfucker wrong. And that's what you need to do, right? Stop explaining yourself to people who don't believe in you, right? Let them watch you from the sidelines while you build your empire. There's a reason why they're up in the fucking stands criticizing you, because they ain't in the fucking game with their sleeves up doing what you gotta do to get ahead. Critics will always criticize you for not doing what they can't do themselves. So know that when you have critics, when people are hating on you, when people are criticizing, when people are trying to impose their limiting beliefs on you, it's because they don't believe in themselves. So use that fuel to light you up and to do more and to be more and achieve and to make sure that you fucking prove those motherfuckers wrong. You see, something else that has worked for me is really to set a prove myself right goal, right? This is like something undeniable that will silence any doubt, right? It could be fitness, it could be your finances, it could be mastering a skill, right? Like pick one thing that you want to really commit to and have a prove myself right mindset around that goal, right? And attack that shit relentlessly, right? You know how many times I've heard that, oh, you're crazy. There's no way you're going to make the 1,000 days. Your body needs a rest, right? There's no way that you can commit. There's no way that you can do 8 tasks every day with life, with work, with personal stuff, with hobbies, with just life in general. There's no way you're going to fucking miss a day. And guess what? I haven't missed no fucking days, and I ain't going to miss no fucking days. And I'm on 300 already. 300 something. I don't know the fucking exact date. Like, The reason why I don't know is because I just look at it in the morning and I just check it off and I keep going, right? It's not about the number for me. It's about continuing to keep going every fucking day and proving every motherfucker wrong who said that I couldn't do this shit. I'm about to hit a year soon, right? And I'm fired. I feel better than ever, right? And the results speak for themselves, right? And so this is what I want you to do in your life. I want you to commit to a prove myself right goal, right? Something that is means a lot to you, right? And commit to attacking that shit every single day, right? The only voice that matters is your voice. Know that and really embrace that, right? And the reason why I'm telling you that is because a lot of the fucking times all these haters can get in our head, and then what happens is that that voice inside our head starts getting louder, right? Starts getting louder. I feel like we all have three voices. We have the voice that we're talking, right? Then we have like the hero voice, and then we have the villain voice, right? And the fucking villain voice always seems to be wanting to attack the hero voice, right? And the villain voice is like, oh, no, you're not good enough. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, all these people were right about you, right? And then the fucking hero voice is the one that needs to be louder. You need to purposely shut down the villain voice. You need to raise the hero voice. You need to raise the volume on that motherfucker. You need to talk to yourself positively. You need to talk to yourself that you can do this shit, right? You see, the real battle isn't against the haters. The real battle is against the voice in your own head. And if you let the motherfucking villain be louder than the hero, then you're not going to show up the best you can. You're not going to take risks. You're not going to get out of your comfort zone. You're not going to level up. You're going to fucking play small because the villain is there attacking you and telling you, yeah, you're not going to do it. You know this. What are you thinking? There's no way. You don't have it in you. Look where you come from. You don't this. Fuck that motherfucker. Just like we shut up the haters, we shut up the villain inside our head, right? If you can't tell yourself, excuse me, if you tell yourself, I can't, right? Then know that the haters win, right? Let that shit sink in, right? And when you want to shut that motherfucking villain up, we all have the two voices in our head, right? When he's there talking loud, and when he's there trying to put you down, and when he's there trying to fucking hold you back, and just think about the haters, right? Think about that. If I say I can't, if I give in to this motherfucker, the haters are going to win, right? So instead, tell yourself, watch me, motherfucker. Nothing can stop me. I'm going to fucking do this. And in those moments, start thinking about all the achievements that you have accomplished. Start thinking about all the things that went sideways and that you thought they were going to kill you, that you thought they were going to stop you, and yet you persevered and you came out ahead and you're fucking now way better because of it. Fuel yourself, right? Remind yourself of how much shit you've gone through, and yet you still right here standing, right? Like picture a race car driver lining up at the start, right? If a race car driver is lining up at the start of a race, right, and he's thinking, oh, I don't belong here. Oh, what if I lose? Oh, what if I crash? Oh, my car's not fast enough. Then man, he's already beaten before he even started the race, right? But if he says, I fucking own this track, right? Let's go. I prepared for this shit. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. I'm a fucking winner. Then he becomes unstoppable because he builds that championship mindset, right? And this is what I'm here to share with you. This is what I want you to adopt. This is what the hero voice, I want you to raise that volume as high as possible. And the villain voice, I want you to lower that volume as much as possible, right? Because the belief you hold about yourself will dictate your future. And so program your mind for success, and the outside noise won't matter, right? The inside voice, the inside noise is what matters the most. And so you need to program your mind to be a fucking winner. You see, a winner's routine, you could be doing something like this, like every morning. This shit works, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know, that's wishy-washy. But you gotta fucking brainwash yourself, bro. You gotta fucking do whatever it takes, right? And you gotta tell yourself, look at yourself right in the fucking mirror, right straight in the eyes, and you say to yourself, I refuse to accept any fucking limits. I will win at whatever fucking cost. I don't care what it takes. I'm a winner, and I'm gonna do this shit no matter what. Like talk to yourself like that. Make that part of your routine. Hype yourself up every morning. Like if you're gonna like go for a race, or if you're gonna warm up your car, like you want to put that shit on high boost, right? Well, similarly in the mornings, you want to make yourself a high performing machine. So talk to yourself like a fucking winner, right? Like talk to yourself how you want to show up in your life. And I promise you, you start doing that day in and day out. You'll become more confident. You'll become more driven. You'll start showing up for yourself. You'll actually start holding your commitments that you said you're going to do. And that all plays a role in how you talk to yourself up here. Let that motherfucking hero win. Silence the villain. Silence the critics. Silence the haters. And prove to them with your fucking results that you have what it takes to fucking win. And so my question for you here today is, who told you that you fucking can't? Who? Think about it. Who has told you that you can't do that, or you can't do this, or there's no way that you're going to achieve that? Who has told you that, right? And more importantly, why in the hell are you still listening to them? And my challenge for you here today is that anytime the doubt creeps in, I want you to say out loud to yourself. I want you to just, I don't give a fuck where you are, right? Say it like you fucking mean it. Fuck that. Watch me. I'm a fucking winner. Literally, take that shit to the heart. Build yourself up. Anytime that doubt creeps in, say it out loud. Fuck that shit. Watch me. I'm a fucking winner. That's how you start elevating yourself. And then I really want you just to take one action daily to move towards your goal, right? Because if you don't take action and all you do is hype yourself up and you're going to be all like, in a high mood and a high frequency state, but then you don't do nothing with that energy, then you ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to create no action. You ain't going to create no movement. You ain't going to create no results. The point to get you hyped and moving is so that you can create the results that create the results in your life. Create the results that create the success that you want in your life. And so make it impossible for anyone to doubt you, including yourself. Know that you're a fucking winner. The world is full of people who settled for less. And know that you're not one of them. The only thing that's standing between you and the life that you want is action, my brother. So prove yourself right. Who says that you can't? No one that fucking matters. It's time to get to fucking work. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. By any chance you still haven't subscribed yet, man, go ahead and smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message, if you resonated with today's message, if you're all about silencing the haters too, man, do me a favor, share this on your story. Make sure that you tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions to help more gearheads to see and hear about this podcast. And ultimately, that's how our community grows. I'll catch up with you on the next episode. But till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.